Now, boys and girls, obviously I cover like the biggest transfers, all the transfers in a whole transfer window. But the interesting thing is, this transfer window has seen some of the biggest rumours I've ever seen. Some of the biggest players in the world go into clubs. Some of the biggest money we're talking ever talked about is being, you know, sort of bought or sold, however you want to put it. And today's video, I'm going to cover 6 players, okay, that have been talked about and rumoured in this transfer window that could be going to another club. Now, it could be like one of the best players in the world. It could be like hundreds of millions of pounds. Whatever it is, it's going to be big and it's going to be in this episode. Now, as always, guys, if you want to check out OneFootball, it'll be in the description down below. I swear I get all my transfer rumors from basically. They have a really, really good transfer section. I use it for my videos. If you want to download it, go to the description down below. Download it free of charge. Very, very good app. Very, very simple. Like I say, highly, highly recommend. And if you want to confirm the transfer video tomorrow where we're featuring a £40 million transfer, I believe, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Let's get 3,000 likes for that video. Now, the first player is a transfer rumor that happened a few weeks ago. I did a video on it like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it did really, really well. Really, really popular because, like I say, this guy's the best player in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. There was rumours he could be going back to Man United. Now, this is all controversial. There's going to be loads of different reasons why this rumour was about, and loads of people can have their little conspiracy theories. But this is what this news article said a few weeks ago. Real Madrid are reportedly brushing aside Cristiano Ronaldo exit demands in this summer's transfer window, as they remain quietly confident of keeping him at the club. Now, the Portuguese international was said to be pushing for a move away from the Bernabeu earlier in the summer following a case of alleged tax fraud filed against him by Spanish authorities. Now, Manchester United and PSG have been since linked with moves for Ronaldo, but rumours have largely died down in the last couple of weeks. Exactly what I'm talking about. So there were rumours that, you know, he wants to leave Spain. He just wants to get away from Spain. He doesn't want to be in the country anymore. Wherever he went, he wasn't too bothered about, whether it be United or PSG. He wasn't too bothered. Now, apparently, according to Marca, now Ronaldo may have had a change of heart. Believe they can resolve the situation. That's from Real Madrid, basically, for the 32-year-old. So far, only Zinedine Zidane has spoken to Ronaldo to find out his thoughts, but players and key club chiefs remain calm about his future and believe he will end up staying to deciding to stay. And that looks like it's going to be the case at the minute. It does look like he's going to stay at Real Madrid, which obviously is going to be a pretty good move. They've just won the Champions League, so not a bad move, is it? Now, this is not the first time the former United forward has been linked with leaving Madrid before changing his mind. It has been speculated that he's simply after a new contract at the club. This is the previous occasion. So, what the reason for it is this time, we don't know at the minute, but you can have your speculations, you can have your predictions, and yeah, I don't know what the reality is going to be of it. Okay, so the second player, now, it's the one that actually I think could potentially happen. We're still waiting for the reality of this. Now, I don't know what is going to happen with this. I do know that one of his teammates has come out and said he's unsure what to do, the player, alright? And it's actually Neymar to PSG, the big £200 million transfer. Now, Gerard Piqué has actually come out and said Neymar is unsure what to do. This is what Gerard Piqué has actually come out and said, which is his current Barcelona teammates. Now, according to this, Barcelona boss is currently waiting for the transfer decision. Barcelona must wait for Neymar to decide his future, admits the manager, alright? I don't even know who he is. Ernesto Valverde, is that right? Barcelona star Neymar has an offer to join PSG this summer. Now, according to this, PSG will trigger the Brazilian's £196 million release clause if he signals that he wants to join the club. Barcelona are desperate to keep Neymar and have even threatened to go to UEFA over PSG's interest, claiming the move would break financial fair play regulations. But PSG appear to be going ahead with the deal and have offered Neymar a mega contract with the Nou Camp. Now, this is what the Barcelona managers come out and said. I tried to talk about things that are happening, not things that can happen. We're going to wait, but we think Neymar will help us this season. I see him here on the field and I hope he will stay. So that's what the managers come out and said. So even, you know, the Barcelona managers admitted that he's unsure about the situation going on with Neymar. He admits that they have to wait for him. I don't really know what's going to happen. Apparently, if the deal goes ahead, financial fair play, regulations, blah, 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 they're going to go to UEFA over it. So quite funny, actually. Sergio Ramos explained why he took Neymar's jersey. Now, listen to this, okay? Someone asked Ramos about, obviously, Neymar's transfer situation. Sergio Ramos came out and said, I don't know if the transfer will happen. Everybody is free to decide their own future. I hope it does happen. It will be one less problem for us. I swapped shirts with him after the game, and hopefully it'll be the last one he's worn for Barcelona. So he's pretty truthful, pretty honest. A little bit of banter there. You know, he's saying, I hope Neymar moves because it makes it one less problem for us, because obviously when they play against each other, Neymar does bits. He's a good player. But we don't know what's going to happen. Let's move into a third player now. Now, the transfer that came about a few days ago, actually, and it's very, very interesting. The manager, well, the agent of this player has come out and shot the rumours down. But anyway, it's Gareth Bale to Man United. Now, of course, Man United are going to be linked with, you know, big players and stuff like that. You got the money, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, according to this, Manchester United to launch Gareth Bale bid next summer with Real Madrid star to stay put for now. So, according to reports, we're going to wait till next summer to try and sign Gareth Bale because his agent's come out and said he's not leaving right now. And like it says here, Gareth Bale is unlikely to leave Real Madrid this summer. Bale Bale, 28, is at risk of losing his place in a Real team should the club pursue and sign a record transfer Mbappe. However, it is unlikely he will leave Los Blancos in this window. Mourinho said trying to sign Bale would be mission impossible. United boss Jose Mourinho has already spent 75 million on Lukaku, 31 on Victor Lindelof, but according to this, Zinedine Zidane admits he does not know whether Gareth Bale will be at Real Madrid next season. Mourinho has no problem splashing out on players he believes to be world class. He said, I always thought the problem is not what you pay for these kind of top players. I don't think the problem is what you pay for Pogba. I don't think the problem is going to be pay crazy for Neymar. That didn't really make any sense, mate. That was pretty weird. So yeah, I mean, the players, you know, the transfer fees, the rumours and stuff, all pretty crazy the transfer window. We've seen Ronaldo rumoured to go to United. We've obviously seen Neymar PSG, which could happen next week. That's what they're saying. Then we've seen Gareth Bale, of course, to Man United, which his agent shot down. But let's move to 3 more players. Now, we actually have Coutinho, who's actually rumoured to be going to Barcelona. Well, I say rumoured. This rumour's been about for years, and it's looking more and more likely every year that goes by. And if Neymar goes, Coutinho's definitely got to be going to Barcelona. Definitely, surely. But according to the Daily Star, Liverpool transfer news, Coutinho agrees a Barcelona deal, claims, alright? That's what they're claiming, and a Rakitic swap is also on the case. Now, it says here, Felipe Coutinho has actually agreed a 5-year deal with Barcelona. That's what they're coming out and, you know, saying. So this is pretty crazy. I mean, this transfer rumour has been about for years now. Literally, Liverpool fans are probably bored about hearing this guy's rumour. You're probably bored about hearing this guy going to move on. But it looks like it could finally happen. A lot of newspapers and a lot of articles are coming out and stating that, you know, a deal has already been agreed, which is pretty big, really. Obviously, Liverpool need to keep hold of him. That's one of their best players, if not their best player. They need to keep hold of him. They don't really need the money, so the money's not gonna... They can't reinvest that money and get someone better than Coutinho. Like, realistically, that's just not gonna happen. For Barcelona, I mean, the way they're going after Coutinho, does that mean that Neymar's gonna go? Is that what we're sort of saying here? Is that what the transfer room is telling us? I don't really know. Next week or the week after, we'll definitely tell the truth, and then you may see this guy in a confirmed transfer episode very soon. Now, if this guy doesn't join, okay, if this guy doesn't join, obviously, Barcelona, then I don't know what's going to happen. Well, Coutinho is linked with Barcelona, and now we've got Antoine Griezmann also linked with Barcelona. So, according to this, on Sky Sports, actually, European paper talk, Barcelona to target Antoine Griezmann if Neymar leaves. So, their friends at Football Whispers round up as the latest transfer news on this guy, and apparently Neymar, obviously, to PSG is basically a done deal, but they need to replace him. Is it going to be Coutinho, or is it going to be Griezmann? Or is it going to be both? I suppose potentially it could be both. PSG target Neymar has reportedly told his Barcelona teammates, why am I even talking about this? You guys already know about this. What you want to hear about is, should Neymar leave for PSG, Barcelona will target Atletico Madrid's Antoine Griezmann to replace him. So obviously they're saying it's to replace him on the front or left or right of their top 3, obviously Suarez and Messi. The Frenchman, who actually scored 26 goals in all competitions last season, would would cost about 100 million euros. So for half the money of Neymar, you can get Griezmann. To be honest, mate, that's not a bad little swap. That's not a bad trade. 100 million and Griezmann for Neymar. I mean, that's not bad. If I was Barcelona, I would take that deal, because Griezmann's obviously very good. Obviously Neymar is very good, but 100 mil and Griezmann, like, just doesn't make sense. That to me seems like a banging deal. So yes, Man United linked with a couple of players, Barcelona linked with a couple of players. Let's move into Liverpool now. Last but not least player to be going to Liverpool. Now we actually have, of course, this guy Keita. Now they've already had 3 bids rejected for this guy for Liverpool. Well, from Liverpool they have. Now Liverpool's next offer for Naby Keita will be 300 million euros, jokes Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool do not appear to have given up hope of signing Naby Keita just yet, despite RB Leipzig's, if I pronounce that right, claim that the Genie international will 100% not be leaving this summer. So the 22-year-old obviously has been linked with Liverpool for weeks now. They've had 3 bids rejected for him. I think as high as like 70 million pounds, which just obviously would break Liverpool's transfer record, like biggest transfer they've ever had. So fair play to them for actually trying to splash the cash. They haven't done it yet. But yeah, Jurgen Klopp said our next offer for Keita is 300 million euros. Joking about, I guess. I didn't see the interview, but I'm guessing he's giggling. So very briefly then, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go very quickly through, obviously, my players and stuff that have been featured in this video to see what happens. So, of course, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo to Man United from Real Madrid. One that I think will not happen. You know, I think this transfer room is gone, done and dusted now. I think he will stay at Real Madrid. Neymar to PSG, one that I think actually could happen. I think this is the most likely one to happen in this whole video. If it does happen, this would be the biggest biggest transfer by like nearly double that's ever seen in football ever happen. So it's going to be crazy. Gareth Bale to Man United, one that I don't think will happen neither on. I think we will sign him one day because I do think there is a little bit of love there, but I don't think it will be this summer. I don't think it will be. Coutinho to Barcelona, one that I think will definitely happen one day, 100%. But will it happen this transfer window? I don't know, but it looks very, very likely at the minute. We'll have to see what happens with him. Antoine Griezmann, another one. If Neymar goes, then I think they will have a little pop at Griezmann, but obviously there was like a transfer ban situation going on there, so I don't know if they can even do that really, if they can afford to. Naby, Keita, the final one, Liverpool. I think they're going to give up on him this summer, but next year there's always